They didn't fight. They didn't cheat. They just stopped. After years of working from home, Tom and Maria realized they had become the quietest part of each other's day. This is the story of a marriage that didn't break, but simply went silent. Tom and Maria had been through a lot together. Kids, financial ups and downs, family losses. They used to be a team, a united front. But the pandemic arrived, and that front gradually became two separate, small fortresses. Their home had 3 bedrooms. One became Maria's office. One became Tom's office. And the shared bedroom, where they met each night, had become just a transit hub for exhaustion. They were living together separately, under one roof, but in 2 different worlds of work, 2 separate timelines, 2 distinct wells of worry. In the morning, they shared a kitchen, but each with their own coffee, eyes glued to their own phones' news feeds. At noon, the sound of keyboards from 2 different rooms was the only exchange. In the evening, they ate together, watched a TV show together, but sharing had died without them noticing. They commented on actors, on the weather. They no longer commented on feelings, on fears, on the small hopes that were fading. There were no fights, no tears, just a silence that had matured, becoming so solid and normal, it was frightening. They had become perfectly independent individuals. Too independent. One could be sick, the other could have a terrible day, and they would cope on their own, no longer needing the other's care or understanding. Their self-reliance, once a strength, was now proof of the distance. The turning point didn't come from a big confession. It came on an ordinary Friday evening. Maria noticed the fridge was empty. She was about to ask Tom what he wanted for dinner. Then she stopped. She realized she no longer knew what Tom liked to eat on a Friday night. 2 years ago, she knew. Now, she didn't. In the quiet kitchen, she understood they were no longer each other's closest person. That moment wasn't for blame, it was for acknowledgement. They had let life, work, and exhaustion build a room with no door between them, and now they were living in it. They started with small questions. Not "Are you okay?" A question too broad, too easy to answer with "I'm fine." But rather, what made you smile today? Or what were you worrying about at 3 a.m.? They started over, not as lovers, but as 2 friends wanting to get reacquainted, slowly, awkwardly, full of pauses. Here's the life lesson. Closeness is not a permanent state, but a daily choice. Distance isn't created by what we argue about, but by what we stop sharing. Sometimes a marriage doesn't need to be saved, just needs to be paid attention to again, little by little, like a small flame that needs tending. If this quiet story of distance hits home, perhaps share it with someone. Sometimes simply seeing our own situation reflected back is the first step toward a softer, closer reality. Thanks for watching.